Is healthcare the biggest issue that comes up with them? Is that the number one issue?
I mean, so clearly, week in and week out, because we tally mail and calls, and that is, if it's not number one, it's certainly in the top 5 every week. Prescription drugs is obviously another big piece of it, and we didn't talk about that because, that needs to be addressed for all plans, Medicare and private as well. But in yesterday's forum up in Vernon, we talked almost exclusively about healthcare. It was an older population that was there, and business groups are saying the same thing. I was up at Willimantic Waste yesterday. They just renewed their policy with Connecticut, and I mean, I know you guys go through this every year in renewal, that you're just constantly shopping around trying to find some way to avoid the hit.
I mean, I asked that partly because I've watched the debates the last 2 nights, and the first hour of each debate is spent on the Democrats attacking each other on their stance for health care. And I'm watching and thinking the foundation of our democracy is cracking every day, and they're spending the first hour of the debate talking about health care and not what's causing the fracture in our democracy.
Right. Well, again, it's this discussion is going on all the time about bread and butter issues. What drove the biggest turnout in midterm election since 1914, and it was kind of a seesaw a little bit because healthcare was really big. I mean, the repeal effort drove a lot of that. There is that people suddenly realized that, we have a president who has absolutely no idea where he's going on healthcare, and they came within a vote of just blowing up, health coverage for 20 million people. So, that was a big driver. But there's no question, the general sort of concern and angst about this administration was a big factor in terms of the turnout. I mean, it really is. People forget. I mean, this thing, what happened in November was historic. It really was. And the plurality that elected a new majority in the House was 10 million votes. When I got elected by 83 back in 06 and we flipped the House, we didn't have a plurality of 10 million votes, and nor did the Republicans in 2010 when they flipped the House the other way. I mean, something really big happened there.